Welcome back. It is Bones. And let's go ahead and do a collection update. Now this is where every once in a while I will show you what I have received in the mail or what I have found in the wild. And this is so that you could kind of know what might be coming up for review pretty soon. Although I do have tons of stuff backed up that I need to take a look at. And sometimes we even talk about McFarlane news or other stuff like that. But today I did want to talk about, recently you've been hearing a lot of noise about people making their own comics. Now of course this is all over the place, but one of our friends, Josh from Before Figs, is doing his own Kickstarter to make his own comic. Now this is called Drop Shadow. It is an original comic from Josh. Now probably if you follow me, you probably came from his channel over here. But if you are following me, you need to, go give him a sub. And then if you would like to go ahead and contribute to his Kickstarter, I think you got maybe 10 days at the most left. But really cool guy in the community. And, we should show everybody support that's on here, collecting figures and having fun. So if you can, I would really appreciate you going over to his channel and showing him some support. Now, I think right about now, Todd Father is over at San Diego at the Comic-Con, having some fun. I think he was showing some Avatar toys. Plus, we had just gotten all our releases that everybody's going to be waiting for. Of course, I'm going to be definitely picking up one of those Banes and Talon. And also, that Necron looks pretty sweet. But we can always rely on McFarlane to be pumping out these figures. But let's go ahead and take a look at what I've picked up. Now, directly from McFarlane himself, I have picked up these two munitions packs. Now, these are designed to go with your Spawn figures, but of course you can put them with any 7-inch McFarlane figures. Tons of people have already reviewed these and taken a look at them, so I probably won't be doing that. But honestly, what I really wanted these for was I'm going to take a look at Grifter and at Arkham Knight, and I wanted these guns, to have ready to use with those figures. So all in all, it worked out good. Really happy these came in, so going to be eager to take a closer look at them. Speaking of McFarlane, I also picked up finally Commando Spawn. Now I do know that I want some of these guns to go with him. I am going to customize him. I'll remove the cape. I will show you guys how to make the holster an actual working holster. If I can, I should be able to. But definitely looking forward to working on this Commando Spawn. Looks really awesome, but we do want to make them look a little bit more like the classic Commando Spawn. So really happy to pick this up. Now next, I actually picked up two more Dark Knight Returns Batman. I did get these on sale at Walmart, I think for 16 bucks each. So since these are the harder ones to get out of the wave, I went ahead and scored these two at once. Now one will be going to my unopened collection, and one will actually be permanently on the horse, and then I'll have one just to have on my regular standing shelf. So that was pretty cool. It took me a while to pull the trigger on two Dark Knight Returns Batmans, but now here they are. I'm actually pretty stoked about that. Now in the mail, I also finally got Duke Thomas. I think I picked this up from Amazon, but I'm actually really looking forward to taking a look at this guy. He has a kind of a medieval look, but he is from the Dark Multiverse, so pretty cool. I also picked up my first Hush. Now, I know a lot of people are like talking bad about this one, but I want to go ahead and get my own opinion of him. Maybe I could do some quick custom work to make him look even better. But yeah, I think I got him on sale, so not too bad. Now currently I am doing the page punchers. I did receive Superman in the mail, and I am just waiting for the final one, which will be Batman. But the first two that I've looked at, are pretty happy with them. Now I know it took me a while, but I finally did pick up Robin from the Gotham Knights and Batgirl, and I already have the Red Hood and the Nightwing, so I just needed these. But I was kind of just waiting to get them on sale because video game figures are all right. They don't do it for me that much, but of course, since I am a completist, I do need to get them to fill out my Gotham Knights section. So pretty cool. And now finally, thank you to the action figure gods, I did find Superwoman in the wild. Really stoked. I've been looking for her for about a month. Finally picked her up in person in the store, so that was really cool. Now I did do a trade with another YouTuber, so you'll be hearing about that. He sent me Owlman, and I sent him my extra Parallax figure. And when the Owlman comes in, I will actually be reviewing Superwoman and Owlman at the same time. Really happy about this one. Now it took me forever, but I finally did pick up another variant of Swamp Thing. This one is the GameStop exclusive with the horns. Now I actually already have one of these, but I wanted an extra one because I will be doing a custom winged version of the horned Swamp Thing. It's been a long time that I had this planned, but I just was waiting for the price to go down. But now that I do have it, pretty soon I'm gonna start working on the wings and repainting this guy, adding all the bark and the branches and the flowers. So it should all be a really big production, and it should come out really nice. So you guys can look forward to that custom work. And finally, before we go, you know that I usually always pick up a couple of older figures for my DC Universe Classics collection, or my superheroes collection, or my signature collection. But these lines I really do adore, and I always hunt around looking for figures that I don't have in the collection. So I am constantly on the hunt for older figures that I do not have but I really want. First up, I did score this. It was really cheap. I think I got it for like $12. And I just wanted them to add them to the Batman DC Direct collection that I kind of have going on. And this is a really interesting figure. It's based on the artwork of one guy. I think it's Ja Lee or something like that. I'm definitely not exactly sure, but it is a really interesting looking Batman. Really nice looking. I know he has his unique style to him that's based on the artwork of this guy. I'll have to look up some source material and put it up so you can see it. But for that cheap, I went ahead and picked him up on eBay, and now he will be going up here on the shelf with his other DC Direct brethren. Really nice figure, actually. I've always wanted one of these, and I just never found one for a good price. But I always keep my eyes open, and I finally went ahead and pulled the trigger. Now I didn't pay too much for him. I think it was like $16 plus shipping, so maybe like $20 at the most. But this is a little figure. I think it's from Batman and Son, but one of my favorite characters. I know he gets a lot of hate, but I just really like him because I just feel like there's something about him that I really connect with. Like, he's like a big jerk, and sometimes out in the real world, like, I could be a pretty big jerk, even though in the end I am a really nice and courteous person. But sometimes I can be a little jerk. But something about Damian Wayne, I just really like his character. And don't forget, eventually he does become a really sick, badass Batman. So this is my little Damian. He has some little spiky brass knuckles, and he's going to be going up here where I have a little Damian shelf. So really happy for that one. The last thing, now over here I do have my DC Universe Classics Green Lantern little section, and I've always been looking for these. I've never picked them up. They were always like really pricey, and one day I was just looking, and they popped up for $20. So that means I got each for $10, and I could not tell you their names for the life of me, but you do have one little squirrel Green Lantern and then a cat Red Lantern. And these are pretty cool as accessories because even if McFarlane puts out a lot more lanterns, these will actually fit pretty cool with those because they're like small characters. But finally was happy to find these and pick them up and have them in my complete DC Universe collection. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. You guys keep cool out there, and I will see you on the next one.